If you like this video, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can get the latest from ETB Boxing. Perfect. Find out at the end of this video how you can win a $100 Amazon gift card. Welcome back, fight fans, to ETB Boxing. Daniel Jacobs versus Canelo Alvarez is done. Canelo Alvarez wins a unanimous decision against the Miracle Man, Danny Jacobs. If you didn't watch the fight, it wasn't filled with a lot of drama. It was a very technical boxing match. If you enjoy those types of matches, you'll really enjoy this match, and you really got to see why both men are considered the best middleweights in the world, because they present different types of problems, and you saw that in this match. But I'm going to go ahead and give you my overview and why I think Canelo won and what Jacobs could have done to really win. And I was okay with the cards. They weren't out of there. There's some people think that Jacobs was robbed. That's ridiculous. If you see the fight over again, it was a tight fight, and everyone knew it was going to be a close fight. So here's some overview of this match. One of the things that I found very interesting is that Danny Jacobs, we all knew was going to be the bigger guy, 186 pounds while walking in the ring, and Canelo 175. But he didn't really impose his size, and that was a little shocking to me. So the first 6 rounds, I would say, were really Canelo, a different type of fight. Canelo was dictating the pace. It seemed Danny Jacobs was hesitant. He couldn't figure out his rhythm. In fact, Danny Jacobs even commented that he started off slow because he couldn't figure out his rhythm. And I think that really ended up costing him the fight. You could see him trying to create angles and jab, but Canelo kept pressing forward, going to the body, and really didn't give anything for Canelo to start thinking about it. So there was a lot of chess moves here, Canelo jabbing, cutting off the ring, really using a lot of tricky head movement, and really difficult to find all night. Danny Jacobs was having a hard time finding Canelo Alvarez, and you found him switching from orthodox to southpaw. And not so sure that was very, very effective, but it did cause Canelo to slow down a bit. But as far as defensively, we didn't see a lot of success him doing that switch up. So another thing that happened during the fight is Danny Jacobs, from the 6th round on, started to throw some punches that landed, and they started catching Canelo Alvarez's attention. And if you notice, Canelo Alvarez is not that I guess he's not as aggressive moving forward. He's still moving forward, but he's thinking about it. And you start seeing Danny Jacobs putting some really interesting combos, but the meaningful punches, and Canelo threw more punches, but the meaningful punches, Canelo landed more of those. Danny had some moments where he landed some nice shots, and Canelo took them well. Danny also put a lot of good combinations, and they were nice to look at, but he didn't do it often. He started too slow, and at the end of the night, it cost him. So one thing we know about Danny Jacobs, in the post-conference, he's stating that maybe it's time for him to move up to 168, because 160 is probably not the best for him at this stage of his career. And I agree with him. He's just a big dude, man. Walking in at 186 to a middleweight fight, and that's just really a lot to lose, and a lot of dehydration, and to hydrate back up. 168 is going to be an awesome fit if he decides to do that, and there's a lot of awesome matches there that he can find himself in. But overall, Danny Jacobs gave a really good effort. He was not robbed. This was a close fight. We all knew it. I think Danny Jacobs could have won this fight, or at least made it a lot more tighter than it already was, but who knows why. We're not in the rings feeling the punches. We don't see what actually is going on in there, but overall, he put a good fight together. It was a good technical fight. Canelo showed that he still has a crazy chin. He took some Danny Jacobs great punches. He took some really good punches, and it seemed like it didn't affect him. Even if it did, we couldn't tell. Really worked on some head movement and really moving side to side, making it really difficult to find him. Really impressed with Canelo. He did seem a little hesitant in the later rounds to kind of put some combinations together. But then again, that's because Danny Jacobs is an elite fighter, and we have to remember that both of these men are elite fighters. And at the end of the day, I'm okay with the decision. We knew it was going to be tight, and the decision was okay. The zone's a little rusty. Their production's still, not up to par of what we're used to with HBO, Showtime, but they'll get there. That's just a little side note. But overall, Canelo looks like he got better. It's time, I think everybody now is starting to give him credit, and he's probably pound for pound now after this fight. That's it for now. We'll see you on the next one, ETB Boxing. Okay, to enter into the $100 gift card giveaway, it's real simple. All you got to do after your comment, enter $100 gift card and you're in. Every time we cross 1,000 subs, I'll randomly select a winner. That's it. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe to Exposing the Boxing channel, the unbiased boxing nation. Perfect.